Who remembers Beyoncé's performance back in 2003 when she performed Crazy in Love at the BET Awards? Beyoncé told us that her ability to do what she do on stage doesn't come from her but her alter ego, Sasha Fierce. Let's check it out.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my girl, Beyoncé!
I was very nervous,
So crazy right now.
of course.
Most incredible.
And I remember when they told me I was performing on BET,
Boy.
in my mind, I saw the set immediately. I said, I want something big. I want something that says I'm here. Beyonce. And I drew it out. I drew out the ramp. I drew out the boxes for me and my girls. I drew out the lift right in the O. It just so happened that O was right in the center of my name for me to come down. I knew the dance. I knew about the pumps. I saw all of that in my head before it happened. And it's great when you visualize something and it actually comes to life. Come on! One more time! When I talk to my friends so quietly, who even did it? Look at what you did for me. Tennis shoes don't even need to buy a new dress. If you ain't there, ain't nobody else to impress. It was way better than I expected. And Sasha was in full effect. Sasha is my alter ego. And when people see me, sometimes I think that when they meet me and they speak with me, they're expecting Sasha. And I'm really kind of shy, and not really shy, but more reserved, and nothing like Sasha. But I guess I wouldn't be very entertaining on the stage, so Sasha comes out, and she's fearless. You know, she can do things that I cannot do when I'm in rehearsal. I mean, I can try, but then it just doesn't happen. I can sing notes and sing strong and do all these things that when I'm just by myself, I can't do. And I remember right before I performed, I raised my hands up, and it was kind of the first time I felt something else come into me. And I knew that was going to be my coming out night for the BET Awards. Looking so crazy in love, got me looking so crazy in love.
Sasha Fierce is nothing but a demonic power using her hips for entertainment. These demon powers will use your hips to seduce people. You often will only see this, though, with artists in the industry because the assignment of these demon powers are to get you, hear me, you to spend your money and fund Lucifer's assignment in the earth. This is why it doesn't matter how much you try to practice in the mirror, how much you try to use your body and dance like these people. You can't. Your body doesn't have the human ability to move in ways like this. And the only reason they are able to do it are because they are in covenant. Hear me. They are in covenant with Satan. And he gives them these powers to move their bodies in ways to entertain his consumers, the ones that keep buying, so that they can keep selling it to us. Nobody really asks, though, why can these women move their bodies in ways like this? This is why oftentimes it is only the people who have huge platforms and huge followings. When Jesus was on a fast in the wilderness, Satan came to him and told him, all these things I will give you if you fall down and do an act of worship to me. What did Satan promise Jesus when he was in the desert? If you study this, it's Matthew chapter 4. Hear me. Satan took him up on an exceedingly high mountain and showed him the kingdom of this world and its glory. It's important that you understand that these artists are able to do what they do and keep selling, and they have these huge platforms. it is only because they have sold themselves to worship Satan. And this is why you only see these artists, few people that can do these things. And if you find them, they have huge platforms. It is really rare to find anyone that can dance the way that they dance and have a small platform. You will not see it. We've seen this with Sierra. Hear me. When she dropped Promise in 2006, it hit the charts. Almost every woman in America loved the song, but it wasn't the song that we were sold to. We were sold to the entertainment of her body. What's the first thing that come to mind when you think of Sierra or when you think of Beyoncé? When you think of Beyoncé, you think of her hips. When you think of Sierra, you think of her hips. Right? Women who haven't opened themselves up to use their bodies in dancing, they will most of the time have to sell their bodies for sex. This is why you see this with Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, and give it about another, after this decade, it'll be someone else, and someone else, and someone else. This is why you don't lust after a person. What the enemy does is get us to lust over a person, because there's a demonic force where the enemy lives that comes to take your mind off of the things of God. Hear me. Off of the things, off of the ways of God, and onto the entertainment of Satan.